mountain grades, racing across the Southwest, pounding their way through the very heart of America. Steam and tradition return to the Santa Fe in a triumphant 18-day adventure. Los Angeles to Chicago and back again, traveling across the rails made famous by Santa Fe's fabled Chiefs and Super Chiefs. It's been more than 20 years since those stainless steel Chiefs made their final runs. The land they served was likewise spectacular. From Chicago to Los Angeles, straight across the westward expanse of the United States, it was a landscape of drama, of constant change and adventure. In a bold move, the Santa Fe Railroad has scheduled a special employee excursion. Once again, a solid line of stainless steel passenger equipment is rolling across Santa Fe rails, this time powered by steam. Fresh from its initial triumphs, the newly restored 3751 has been chartered to lead the way. The veteran Santa Fe Northern is ready and more than willing as it embarks upon the route of the Chiefs. History is made with this epic journey of Santa Fe's 3751 from Los Angeles to Chicago. Starting at Hobart Yard in Los Angeles, the train will cross the country, making nightly stops at Needles, California, Berlin, New Mexico, Amarillo, Texas, Wellington, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, Topeka, Kansas, Fort Madison, Iowa, and finally reaching Chicago, Illinois, a one-way trip of 2,418 miles. Late August 1992, crew members from the San Bernardino Historical Society have been hard at work since well before dawn, preparing the 484 for its upcoming run to Chicago and back. The preparations for this trip are far more extensive than the locomotive's regular routine maintenance program. Every inch of 3751 will be gone over, checked, and adjusted. Several of the Society members will make the trip with the 3751 as temporary Santa Fe employees. Santa Fe, having chartered the engine to power its special excursion train, will rely on these people to keep 3751 running throughout the entire 18-day journey. That's no small undertaking, considering that the trip will be approximately 4,900 miles. A pair of familiar Santa Fe helpers will assist the train as it makes the ferry move to Hobart Yard. On August 29, 1992, at exactly 9 a.m., 3751 leaves a baggage car and a string of empty piggyback flats as it departs San Bernardino on the ferry move to the Los Angeles Yard and the beginning of the run to Chicago. Is no stranger to Pasadena, as this 484 made many trips to Los Angeles on the 56 miles Pasadena subdivision during her regular career. Arriving at Hobart Yard, the engine will spend the night as the crew goes over all the last-minute details for the historic trip. Leaving Los Angeles, the trip officially begins the morning of August 30th from Hobart Yard, with the train making stops at San Bernardino and Barstow, climbing over Ash Hill, and passing through Amboy. The train completes today's destination at Needles, California. The first day's journey will cover a total of 301 miles. The following morning, 3751 begins her eastbound run. Los Angeles is only 20 miles behind as the Santa Fe's Employees Appreciation Train negotiates the Santa Ana Canyon. The railroad is running the special excursion to honor employees from every level and branch of service. 3751's power will be augmented by 3 of Santa Fe's newest GE 800 class superfleet locomotives. This is being done not only for insurance reasons, but for publicity purposes as well. Minutes later, the train passes the now-abandoned Riverside Depot on its way to San Bernardino. 3751's passage will attract crowds of varying sizes throughout its entire 18-day journey. Theater Car 89, the William Barstow Strong, serves as the train's observation car. San Bernardino is 3751's first scheduled stop. Employees who boarded the train at Los Angeles, including Santa Fe President Richard Krebs, will disembark here. Others will take their place for the next leg of the trip to Barstow. Taking on water and passengers, the engine and her train can look forward to the long climb up the 2.2% grade through legendary Cajon Pass. Arriving from Chicago, and now descending the original 3% grade, a Santa Fe stack train heads for the Los Angeles yards. .3751 made this climb many times during her active Santa Fe career. More often than not, the large 484 worked the steep Cajon grades unassisted, usually hauling strings of heavyweight passenger cars. A short couple of hours later, Barstow becomes the next servicing point for 3751. More passengers join the train at this stop, replacing those who will return to San Bernardino by chartered bus. The side rods on steam engines require frequent lubrication. An alumite gun is used to force grease into the fittings. A traditional oil can is used nostalgically by the engineer. Leaving Barstow, 3751 picks up speed as it races towards the day's final destination at Needles. The desert trackage is relatively flat and straight, perfect for high-speed running. The train runs over 70 miles per hour across most of this segment, which parallels old U.S. Route 66 much of the way. East of Ludlow, the train races past milepost 691, continuing east. This solitary tree is famous as a landmark for the long-abandoned town of Baghdad, California. Today, the location serves only as a milepost marker on Santa Fe's timetable. A westbound mixed manifest, led by new war-bonnet locomotives, races west on the Needles subdivision. Train meets are frequent as 3751 approaches Baghdad, leading the way past the charging westbound freight. The steam engine leads its 12-car train across the desert country at Fenner as it approaches Essex. East of Ibis, California, 3751 races on towards Needles, and the end of the first day's run. Miles stretch behind 3751 as it arrives in Needles. Immediately ahead of the train and its crew lies a night of servicing, fueling, and rest in preparations for the next day's run. Her excellent performance will set an example for the duration of the trip.